What's up, guys? It's Chellers, and welcome back to another episode of NHL 19 Franchise Mode with your Boston Bruins. So before we get on to the video, I just have to apologize for not uploading in the past 2 weeks. I have been really busy and just haven't had any time to be able to record. But now for this week until Wednesday, I will be recording every day so I can get more uploads going on during my busy schedule. So hopefully that ends up working out. And in the last episode, we went through the year number 5, I believe, playoffs. And we ended up losing in the first round to the Toronto Maple Leafs, who yet again won the Stanley Cup. So the Toronto beating Boston apparently leads to a Stanley Cup. So next year, if Toronto plays Boston again, if they win, well, Toronto fans better be happy. So right now, as you can tell, this is going up on June 14. This is being recorded on June 14, so you know that Boston has lost in Game 7 in the Stanley Cup Finals in real life to the St. Louis Blues. Congratulations to the Blues in their first Stanley Cup, but Boston, I don't know what it is, but teams at home just can't seem to win a cup. It doesn't make sense. It's always the away team that wins the cup whenever it's that kind of situation. Boston really didn't show up for Game 7, and it was looking like a repeat of Game number 5. Binnington was just stopping everything. But St. Louis had a really tough path going into here. I'm not going to condone their play in the playoffs. They have been really dirty with a lot of bad headshots. But still, I have to give respect to them. O'Reilly to Conn Smythe, very good for him. Especially after in Buffalo saying, he lost his love to hockey or something like that. And now he's a Conn Smythe winner, Stanley Cup champion. Really good story for him. But enough dilly-dallying about the real life, because we have to go into our simulation world. And as you can see, the draft is upon us. We do have I don't remember what pick we had. Let's go to the draft board. We have the 29th overall pick, yes, because we traded our first round pick to the, was it the Blues? Actually, I don't remember. I think we traded for Braden Chen, right? So, 29th overall pick from Vancouver. We would have the 22nd overall pick if we would have stayed in Boston. If we would have kept our Boston pick. But as you can see in our contract situation, there are a lot of there's a big name right now, and it's David Pastrnak, and he doesn't want an extension, which is a problem. However, the good thing is he only wants $8.6 million, which means if I offer maybe up to like $9 million, he might take the deal. So we're gonna offer that right now. And if you look at other expiring contracts, and we have tons of money, so we don't have to worry about not being able to re-sign everybody. Frederick needs an extension. Pearson needs an extension. First back Carlson needs an extension, but he doesn't want to re-sign. We'll let him go most likely. Jamel Smith wants an extension. We may consider signing him. Bergeron doesn't want an extension, but we will. He's our captain, so we definitely have to sign him. And Grizzlick doesn't want an extension. We'll probably let him go in free agency and see what happens. If not, we could just bring him back. But Trent Frederick, he wants an extension, and he wants $2.1 million for 1 year. If we give him 2 years, he actually wants less. We'll give him a 2-year deal, and we'll give him a little pay cut since he does want the extension. So we'll give him around 1.7, 1.65, let's say. Yeah, alright, so that should work. So there's Frederick and Pasta. Now, Pearson wants a contract. Now, let's look at our forwards before we look into anything too severe in the draft. Let's just look at how our forwards stack up. So, we're going to try and keep Pastrnak. So, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, because we're going to get Bergeron. 10 for Jenks. Frederick is 11. Now, we have a choice of Jamel Smith, first back Carlson, who I think I want to let go, and Tanner Pearson. I think Jamel Smith is probably the better option. Let's look at the price point. So $1.6 million for 2 years. Tanner Pearson. Oh, he wants an entry level deal for 2 years. That's not bad. He's 30 years old. Jamel Smith's okay. Let's look at he's 29. Let's look at the stats. Maybe you want better defensive stats. So our centers, we're gonna be playing Jamel Smith on wing. So defensive stats, 84 defensive awareness, pretty good. 84 stick checking is nice. Physical is 4-star, skating is 4-star. Let's look at Pearson. 3.5 star physical, 3.5 star defense, and 4-star skating. What's he listed as? His role? Depth forward. Yeah, let's keep Jamel Smith. And we'll give him a pay cut as well. He should take it. So 1.375, 1.4. Let's go 1.375. And Patrice Bergeron wants 1.25. We'll give him 1.5 million for his 1 year. This should be his last year for in the NHL anyways. And we've made our little contracts. Actually, wait. We have. I'm not going to decide on Grizzly just yet, but Tuukka Rask. Definitely want Tuukka Rask. He does not want an extension as well, but he's 89 overall. He's probably going to want a 2-year deal. I prefer the 1-year deal, honestly. I'll give him 7 million. I'll give him 6.8 million for 1 year. All right. And let's see how that works. So now we'll look at the draft. We'll look at our draft class real quick because I really don't remember who the hell we want to get. So all players, yeah. What do we need? Defense. Yeah, we need more defense. And we need more forwards actually. So we're gonna look just at potential. So we have Puninovs as a 18th overall pick. He's a defensive defenseman. Not really interested in him realistically. And that's it for medium elites, all the top picks. Then low elites. Are there any? Let's see. Yes, alright, we have a lot of low elites. So actually no, these aren't fully scouted low elites. Okay, so we actually don't have any fully scouted low elites. How about top 6 guys? Alright, here we go. So 7th overall, 8th overall. Here we go. 23rd overall, Tommy Martikainen. He's a sniper being compared to Theo Fleury. Good to see. No weaknesses, apparently. 14 points in 45 games in the, the SHL, so A+ league. Tolofsson, 24th overall, big projected. Oh yeah, look at a lot of these guys. I'll even pin him. Afinigenov. That's we'll pin all these guys actually. A lot of top 6 forwards. Okay, so a lot of Russians, a lot of Europeans actually. So Tolofsson, he actually looks a lot better. 22 points in 54. Yeah, 14 points. Yeah, Tolofsson looks like he's a higher overall. He's a power forward. Again, no weaknesses. Goal scoring and pro release is really good. Size and strength is pretty decent. He is 6'5", 212, so he's actually a pretty solid option. Ethan Austin, center. Center playmaker. 12 points in 56 games. He's definitely a lower overall. He's more of a really good playmaker. We have Afinigenov, who has no weaknesses. His offensive instincts and his foot speed, his offensive creativity are all strengths. 9 points in 49 games in the A+ league. Kuznetsov, 5 points. Just any really good guys. So Zaitsev, no. I think the best option would probably be Tolofsson. So I may want to move up to the draft again, maybe like to the 20th overall pick. Maybe get our first round pick back from St. Louis. But yeah, I think Tolofsson is our best option. If not, I'll settle for any of these guys. Anyone else? Low top 9s? No. Okay. Are there any gems? And are there any busts? Kaminsky gem, 218th overall. That's so yeah. We can get him with our 7th round or 6th round, whatever we have, our last pick. Yeah, and that's it. All right. So I think we're on a draft heavy on forwards this year. Now we have Jenks already, but forwards are important. Actually, you know what? We do have a lot of forwards. I'm not sure, honestly, what we want to do. If you look at in the system, look at our forwards. We have Engel, who is NHL ready. He will be playing for our team next year. That's also an important thing to note. Kobasu is 76 overall. He could start growing a bit more. Let's just talk about potential. Tervainen is 70 overall. There's Engel, another low elite here. Kobasu, Morozov, like our low top 6. Then you look on defense. 2 low elites, and they're pretty far off. We have a Jet Wu who's in our system. I think we need to focus more on defense. So yeah, let's just jump into the draft now. We've wasted enough time. We're gonna head into the year 5 draft, and let's try and get that. Let's look at the draft session one more time. Who is a defenseman that's really good? Are there any? So we have 6th overall defenseman. 12th overall defenseman, but I don't want defensive defenseman. We have Cardwell here, who's a two-way defenseman most likely, but we don't know anything about him. Puninoz is a medium elite defenseman, but he's defensive again. Compared to Shea Weber, I mean, he's probably the best option, 18th overall. Or another defense. They're all defensive defensemen. I want more two-way Ds. I mean, if you look at our team, offer trade, we're just going to look at our team real quick. On the defensive side, Puninoz is obviously the best option available for potential. But look, we have McAvoy, Krug. Sorry, we have McAvoy, Krug, Carlo. Defensive defenseman right there in Carlo. If we don't keep Grizzlick, we have Zboril, two-way defenseman. Jewu is a two-way defenseman. Grizzlick is an offensive defenseman. Carlo's a defensive. Krug offensive. Yeah, we don't need Punanovs. All right, we're gonna trade for 20th overall pick. I'm gonna try and draft that power forward from was he from Finland or from the SHL? I don't remember where it was from. But yeah, St. Louis wants to trade away. Winnipeg wants to trade away their 20th overall pick. We're gonna offer back our first round pick from Vancouver. And we will offer as well as maybe a little prospect for them, make it worth their while. So rookie skaters, let's give them, let's give them Like. Yeah, Like is the worst prospect out of the two, so this should go through. Yep. So they got a good player. So it's just simply the top 3 picks. So oh wow, Bergenheim, 83 overall, medium league center playmaker, and he played. Where's he from? Finland. And he got 35 points, 57 games in Finland. Let's see his stats. 88 passing. His shooting is only 85. His offensive awareness is 88. That's really good. His skating is amazing. New Jersey, another center. Another top center to pick with that first overall. Center playmaker, 82 overall medium lead. Vauclair for Florida. 51 goals, 55 assists in 68 games in... where did he play in? Is there to check his stats like this? The QMJHL. And you got 87 passing, 87 offense awareness. The shooting is the same. The defense, I think it's a bit worse. The skating looks better. So it looks like it's a really good center draft. Here is the defenseman, Bartley, medium elite, 79 overall, two-way defender, 82 offensive awareness. Yeah, he's decent. He's not as good as, he's not like excelling at anything compared to the first and second overall pick. So that's your top 3. Edmonton gets Fisher, an 82 overall power forward, and Fisher, wow, what's his physical? Pretty good. His shooting, 92 across the board, wow. That's a player. And now finally the 5th overall pick, Phillips, a 80 overall, two-way forward, left wing, medium elite. Played, where did he play? Probably in like the National League, yeah. Strength competition, what is it? Doesn't say. What's his stats? He's a two-way forward, so yeah, he's really good all around. That's pretty solid right there. If he can grow like everything well, he could probably like a high 90 overall. And that's a top 5. So let's go to our user pick. And let's see. Our guy didn't get chosen, so that power forward there, he is still available. Tolofsson. Now we could go with Petrovicki with our pick, but defenseman, he actually has a lot of points. But I think Tolofsson is probably the best guy. Power forward, we don't have a power forward. Goal scoring is his strength, so he does score more goals. He has 22 points in 54 games, so he's a good overall most likely. Let's go with Tolofsson. And let's see, he's a 66 overall, nice, so probably in 2 or 3 years he should be NHL ready. Let's look at that Petrovicki guy. He's a 79 overall, medium top 4D, so we missed out on a pretty damn good defenseman. Look at his stats. Yeah, he's just really good defensively. His passing is low. His offensive awareness is low. I mean, he's not going to make the team anyways this year. Maybe for us. It depends if we do free agency. Are there any big players that didn't make the top 5? So it looks like a lot of just 65 overalls. 73 overall, medium top 60. That's pretty good. 76 overall with a 6th overall pick. So yeah. So since that top 5, there are only, 2 elite picks? Delorier and Punanovs. And yeah, look, Punanov's a 64 overall. His stats are pretty middling everywhere. But he is a low overall. So let's go to our 3rd round pick right now. Or sorry, 2nd round pick, and let's see who's available that we have pinned. So do we have anyone pinned? Yes, we have 1, 2, and 3. We have 3 guys pinned. Zaitsev, Kaminsky, and Kuznetsov. So they are all like 5th, 6th, and 7th round picks. So I'm not worried about getting them yet. Do we have those picks though? That's what's important to check right now. So we can start taking shots in the dark. So do we have a 5th, 6th, and 7th? Yeah, we do. We have a 5th, 6th, and 7th round pick. So that's good for us. So we'll make sure to take those guys. So at our 2nd and 3rd, we have 2 free shots at picking anybody. So let's look for a defenseman. All right, we need a defenseman. And we're going to go carefully. Let's go defense. So who is our highest potential guy that we have scouted? So Loliton Hoyles. Let's look at his stats. C-. He's not fully scouted. So let's look at everyone here. So offensive defenseman. E-competition, and he only has 21 points. That's not good. Here is a D competition, only 14 points. Again, not good. Kessel, C-. Not good enough. We want to, if he's playing the CHL, you want a really good stats. So far, C-. So far, Hoyle's looking like the best guy. Wong, not doing too good. Voros. Here you go. So, Larmore. Defenseman, low elite, only 1 bar, but he does have A share the competition, -2, but 1 goal. How about, you see, what's important is we need to look at like how well they do like apart, you know, at the strength of the competition. And like these guys getting no points on a D League. Here's a low top 4 defenseman, so we know this for sure. We could go with this guy actually. Tursumabayev. He played in Russia, A+, 3 assists, +13. You know what? Yeah, let's go with this guy, right? Ivan Tursumbayev. Let's go with him, alright? Here's our 2nd round pick. Low top 4 D, 63 overall. Pretty solid pick right there. Could make the NHL in a couple of years. 3rd round pick, alright, this is our last wildcard shot, so we'll just look for we'll just take another shot at a defenseman. We'll keep that going again. That was looking well for us. So defenseman. Let's see. So we saw these guys already. A competition. That's not bad. -7 and A. That's not good at all. C- not good. Savard, D, not good. Not good. We're down to exact. Yeah, like we're exact top 6D. So that's not good. We'll look up to here now. So +0, 30 minutes of ice time, 4 points. Tomarin's probably not that bad. I mean, we've looked for a really good +- maybe. +1 or a good minute eater, but I doubt we'll have one. Yeah, here. This is low top 6D. Alright, so let's just go get a low top 4D again. Timander. He was a +3, 0 points in 18 games in where? In the Swedish league. I just saw real quickly. Let's go with him. Timander with our 3rd round pick. He's a 62 overall low top 4D. So again, not terrible. Now we're in our 5th round. We're going to take our guys that we pinned. This is what we're looking at right now. So we'll take the best rated guys. So here you go. Kuznetsov. Pretty good. Alright, we'll get a medium top 6 forward. We'll take him right now. 56 overall, so he is quite a long way from growing. 6th round pick. We will go with the other guys. So actually, we have a starter available. 905 and an A-. No, we have Metropoli. We don't need to get another goaltender. So Zaitsev will take right now. With our 6th round pick, he is a 48th overall. Yeah, he is really far from growing, most likely. And with our last pick, we have that guy that is said to be a gem. Hopefully he's still there. Yeah, Kaminsky, power forward. Let's see what he ends up being. Low elite, 51 overall grinder. Alright, very interesting. And that should be the end of the draft. So yeah, draft is done. We're on the 19-minute mark. We got a lot of, I think we got no Canadians or Americans. Looking at those names. Sorry about that. A lot of European players. Let's get to that re-sign phase. We might see if anyone accepts the contracts. The NLA has a expiring contract. Yep, a lot of things. So Bergeron rejected. Rask accepted. Pasternak accepted. Jamal Smith accepted. Frederick accepted. Alright, so the only person that didn't resign that we wanted to was Bergeron. Let's look at our contracts right now, and let's see how our team stacks up. So Pasternak's being paid 9 mil for the next 6 years. But he's 90 overall. He does deserve that money. I mean, realistically, this is year 6, 7, 8, 9. McAvoy, Pasternak are locked up. Points isn't just yet. He has... Oh, this is his last year, actually. So that's important. Yeah, you know what? We're not worried about that. Marchand's an 88 right now. Shen's an 87. And 6, 7, he's here there for this year, next year. So year 6 and year 7. Sherbak is good. Krug is good. Carlo's good. They actually both have 1 year left. The Brett also has 1 year left. Grizzlick. Alright, so let's just go to forwards right now and see what the situation is when contract. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. We have a lot of guys. Alright. Now the question is, who do we want to bring back? Where's Patrice Bergeron? Did he drop even more? Oh boy, he's right here. He's 80 overall. Alright, yeah, we're switching by contract. It's true. So I need to switch by overall. So here's our first line: Pasternak, Boyd, Marchand, Shen, Sherbak, DeBrusk will be our second line. Heinen, Stadnika, and blank. Probably Jenks will be on our third line. Heinen, Stadnika, Jenks. Jamal Smith, Angle might be on our fourth line. He is a grinder, yep. And then Patrice Bergeron. Yeah. Let's go with that. So he doesn't want to sign still, but 1.3 million for 2 years. I'll give him 1 year at 1.65. Now we'll look at the guys that don't have contracts with our team. So we have a lot of players. So Kopanen, we'll just give him a 2-way deal real quick, just stay in our minor league team. For his back, Carlson doesn't want to resign. He wants 1.5 million. No, thank you. We'll release him. Bergeron we signed. Ahonen, we definitely want to keep him. He has a little bit of potential on him. Maybe some trade bait in the future. Bailey will sign him real quick. Solaric, he doesn't want an extension and he wants a 2-way deal actually. So let's give him a bit more money. Let's try 950k. If not, it's not the end of the world. Moslov will give him some decent value. Pearson will let him go. Anyone here want to resign? So Engel, yeah, we'll give Engel his contract. He will make the team this year. And that should be it. Tervainen. We'll let Tervainen grow 1 more year in the where did he play? In the Liga? Yeah, I'll give him 1 more year in the Liga. And that's it for him. So those are our forwards. Oops, I didn't mean to back out. So go back to our defensemen now. So on defense, this is what's important, is getting our defensemen back together. So McAvoy, Krug, Carlo, Grizzlick. Grizzlick doesn't want an extension, but how much money does he want? 4.75 for 5 years. That's a lot of money. If I give him, let's try 5.25. Let's try 5.2. If he says no, we won't sign him. Jet Wu, we'll give him a contract. He wants a 2-way deal. Clifton will sign for our minor league team. Any other names here? No, there's no other big names. So we tried to offer contracts to the guys we want to keep. Goaltenders now. Metropoli, we'll give him 1 more year of growth. And then we'll let go of Vladar, I guess, or Vladar, since his contract will be running out. So we'll let him go, and we'll sign Metropoli for next year. He will be the backup, or if he grows a lot, maybe the starter. So that's everyone for now. Let's look at our scouts real quick. We'll sign that scout that's expiring. So here, contract years 0, and let's get him done for 4 years. And let's see. So our regions. So we do have NLA. What is NLA? Let's see. I think I got it for something else. Extra. Do we have extra liga? I don't think we do. No. All right. So we have to transfer him to. We'll have to transfer Kolzig maybe. Yeah, we'll transfer Kolzig to the extra liga. Yeah. All right. So we'll have to remember to do that before the season starts. Before the end of this video. We'll advance day. Let's see who accepted the contract. So Bergeron still rejected. And so did Grizzlick. Solark rejected. Kopanen accepted. Clifton accepted. Yeah, okay. So we'll send them all in free agency. Bergeron, we desperately want to get back to our team, so that's important. So forwards, let's see, there was Bergeron, Solar won't sign, and that's it. And on defense, it's just Grizzlick. And then in goal, it's no one. So that's good. Team is looking good. We'll just advance the free agency. I don't want to spend more money than I have to, and we'll just send them all in free agency if that's the case. And here you go. We are entering free agency, and let's see the free agents available. So we have Timo Meier. We need UFAs. All right. So Timo Meier, Svechnikov are available. Grizzlick is there. Are there any better Ds? Severson is a lot more teams interested in Severson than Grizzlick. Donato is available. Let's go get Bergeron real quick. So Patrice Bergeron, David Krejci is also available. Where is he? Where's Patrice Bergeron? Hello? There he is, 80 overall. Okay. So we'll give him the contract. We'll give him 1.5. He should come back. I'll give him 1.55 for 1 year. He should come back. Now we desperately need to get defensemen back. So Grizzlick is an option to get back into the team, but we could go the cheaper route and get Jordan Schmaltz. Is that his name? Yeah, Jordan Schmaltz, the two-way defender. Passing is good. His offensive awareness is good. Let's go Grizzlick, 88 and 86. His defense is not bad. Schmaltz, yeah, Grizzlick is still better. You know what? Let's just look at our team. Let's look at our defensive team and just assess the situation. So, is it worth getting Grizzlick back? I think it is, but I don't know. I do not know. Defenseman. So this is our defense. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and Jet Wu maybe. So yeah, we get Grizzlick back and an 80 overall defenseman maybe to be that stopgap for Jet Wu. Yeah, I think that's the right choice. Alright, so Grizzlick, and that's it, right? That's all we need to get. Grizzlick and a defenseman. So let's go ahead and sign Grizzlick right now. He wants 6 years. We'll give him 6 years at 4.8. He'll be locked up good. And now just a little stopgap defenseman, 80 overall. Are there any ones that want a two-way deal? It's not signed. Two-way. Nope. Okay, affordable. They're all affordable, I know what I'm saying. We'll just sort by overall and see the contract. So Gustafsson wants 1.3 million. I guess we'll just go with him. He is, how old is he? 31 years old. Yep, we'll get Gustafsson. Is he right-handed? No, he's left-handed. Let's get a right-handed guy. Juice, left-handed. Niskanen, right-handed. So we could go ahead and get Niskanen, but he is 36. Wallet is left-handed. Pouliot, left-handed. Devin Taves is left-handed. Wow, there's no right-handed guys. Here we go. Christian Jaros. 1.1 million, 79 overall. Yeah, let's go ahead and get him. We'll give him 1.25. Alright, there you go. Goaltenders. Leonard is available, but no point. Binnington is also available. Meyer, no, we don't need to spend money on big names. We have our superstars. So advanced day, we'll see if anyone accepts these contracts. Hopefully they do. Patrice Bergeron, Grizzlick. Want to get them back in the team. Yeah, Bergeron's back, Grizzlick is back, and Yaros accepted the contract. So let's look at our contracts and see how our team is going to look like for next season. So Marchand, Pasternak, and Point is our first line. Sherbak and DeBrusk is our second line. Heinen, Stednica, and we'll be putting Jenks on our third line. Then Bergeron, Engel, and Jamel Smith maybe will be on our fourth line, or Dolan or Frederick. We're not sure. We might trade these guys away. Defense, McAvoy, Krug, Carlo, Grizzlick, Zboril, and Yaros. And goaltenders, Rask and Kyle Kaiser. Good enough. It's probably a contender right now, right? Not a champion. We're still set as champion, surprising, but let's go see if there's any, is there any little guys that have good potential? You know, UFAs, there you go. Some low elites, Kapanen is available, but let's get these low elites signed. 71 overall, that's good. Raycroft, Andrew Raycroft. Is actually his name? Oh my god, imagine. It's Abraham Rycroft, not even Raycroft. King, we'll sign him. And that's pretty much it. I'm mentioning these guys. So there you go. Let's sim to the entire offseason and we'll check out our team. And also to make sure that Bergeron is our captain again because he did sign in free agency now. So I believe they all accepted, right? Yeah, everyone accepted for Boston. So we did get those 3 little prospects. Good for our prospect pool. Yeah, a lot of trade offers, but I'm not interested in changing up our team. It looks good enough. We have Shen as our new second line center. We got him from last year, and we'll be keeping him for this year and next year. Hopefully, he does well alongside a Sherbak and DeBrusque. And yeah, again, I do not want TJ Brody. Stop offering me TJ Brody. You know what? Actually, what we can do is we could maybe next video we could make a big trade for a top defenseman. You know, try and get us back to competitive with some high talent players. But we'll see in the next episode. Right? We have to assess everything next time. We just did our off season. Hopefully, this thing doesn't stay much longer. I want to look at our team. Stop offering me TJ Brody. I do not want him. If I declined it 5 times, it doesn't mean I want him a 6th time. I won't change my mind. Alright, and come on, it should be over right now. We will assign our captains because Bergeron... Alright, here we go. So set captains. Let's see if Bergeron is still a captain. I don't think he is, but yeah, it's Marchand, so we will take him out. Pasternak is also as alternate. We'll take out Pasternak as alternate. Actually, no, yeah, let's take out Point. Let's put Pasternak, Marchand again. Or no, we'll do Marchand, McAvoy, and Patrice Bergeron as the captain. There you go. So those are our captains set up, and now we'll just go done real quick and look at our lines. Sorry about that. So here we go. So Marchand did drop even more. He's a second line forward. He's an 86 overall. He has his top 6 potential now. Braden Point's an 88 and Pasternak's a 90 overall. Does Braden Point want an extension? Doesn't say here. Shen Sherbak, DeBrusque is an 85 overall now, so he still grew a little bit more. Engel's an 82. Jenks is an 81. Heinen's an 83. So Engel is listed as a 3rd line checking forward, but I'll keep him on that 4th line. We'll do this. No, we'll do this. So Heinen at center, right? He's the best faceoff man. 79 overall. 83 overall for Stadnika. Actually, let's do this. So, yeah, Jang, Stadnika, and Heinen. Engel, take out Frederick. And put in the captain himself, Patrice Bergeron at 78 overall. Yeah, and Jamal Smith, there you go. Defense, Krug, McAvoy. Yaros, what is... we'll check after that. So Carlo's an 85 overall now. Krug is an 85. Grizzlick's an 83. Borrell's an 83. So our team is growing. What I say we might do is do a big blockbuster trade maybe for a really good defenseman to play alongside a McAvoy. Maybe get something like this done. As our defensive pair, have like an 87, 88, 89 overall guy over here. But for now, we'll leave it as this. Goaltender is Rask. He's an 88 overall, so he's still really good. Kaiser's 83. He could still grow maybe a little bit more to an 84, 85. Anderson, Dolan, and Frederick are there. We will be trying to trade them away, definitely. Yeah, that's about it. Let's look at our system. So Kobastu's a 76 overall still. He's a center. We'll leave him on wing. Anyone else? Ahanin is a 71 overall. Yeah, I need just looking at potential names. Mozarov, yeah, he's 67 overall. Defense. Jawu's a 77 still. So hopefully next year he can still grow. Nothing there. Scratch. So who is scratched? Pond. King. He is the low elite, so we will be playing him. I'll set that all up in the next episode. Sokolov, we do want to play him some more. Rycroft, we want to play him, and that's it. All right, and goaltenders, Vladar, Dostal. So Vladar is 77 overall. That's good to see. Yeah, all right, good enough. So let's look at our guys that we didn't sign now. So look at our contracts, and we'll just quickly check out in the system guys that have no contracts. There you go. Alright, so any guys jumped a lot. And most likely Tervainen, yeah, 72 overall, so we will sign him for next year. Goaltenders, Metropolis 63 overall, so we will have to sign him also next year and be the backup. Defense. Nope. That's it. Alright, so we'll end the episode there, right? So we have a couple questions going to next episode. You know, blockbuster trade maybe. We might consider doing that. Patrice Bergeron most likely his last year in the NHL. And yeah. We are listed as champion. We're listed as contender now. So we'll end it there. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Leave a like if you did. Subscribe for some more content. And I'll see you guys soon.